An investigation is underway tonight after two mobile homes burned down in Henderson County last night and early this morning. Firefighters were called to that first fire in the Cherokee Shores community around 10 o'clock last night. Firefighters were able to quickly knock down the flames. No injuries were reported and there was no damage to nearby properties. Now, a few hours later, around 2:30 in the morning, firefighters were again called to Cherokee Shores for this fire on Longhorn Road. The flames had spread across the ground and in nearby trees. No injuries were reported in this fire either. Both of the fires now under investigation. If you know anything about them, contact the Henderson County Fire Marshal.